My name is Ava, and my life had always been filled with the enchanting strains of music. As a young musician, I had dedicated my days to mastering the violin, chasing melodies, and seeking the beauty in every note. But it was during a trip abroad that I encountered a love story that would forever change the tune of my heart. I had travelled to Vienna, the city of classical music, to attend a prestigious music festival. The historic streets echoed with the footsteps of musical legends, and the air was filled with the magic of the past. Little did I know that this city would become the backdrop for a love story I could never have imagined. One evening, as I wandered the cobblestone streets, my violin case in tow, I stumbled upon a charming cafe. It was a quaint little place where the scent of coffee mingled with the strains of a piano. I decided to stop by, hoping to soak in some local culture. As I entered the cafe, I noticed a talented pianist at the grand piano. His fingers danced across the keys, producing a melody that tugged at my heartstrings. I couldn't help but be drawn to the music, to the emotion he poured into every note. The pianist, a tall and enigmatic stranger, seemed lost in his own world as he played. I sat quietly, captivated by his music. When he finally finished, the cafe erupted in applause. He acknowledged the audience with a nod and took a seat at the bar. I couldn't resist approaching him to express my admiration for his music. Our conversation flowed effortlessly, despite the language barrier. I learned that his name was Leo, and he was a musician who had travelled to Vienna from a distant land. Over the next few days, Leo and I explored the city together. We visited historic concert halls, strolled through picturesque parks, and shared stories of our love for music. Although our backgrounds were vastly different, our passion for music bridged the gap between us. As we spent more time together, I couldn't help but be drawn to Leo's mysterious charm. His eyes held a depth I had never seen before, and his smile was a melody in itself. We communicated through a mix of languages, music, and laughter, creating a connection that went beyond words. One evening, as Leo and I sat in a park overlooking the city, he surprised me with a proposal, a musical collaboration. He wanted us to perform together, to blend the beauty of the violin and the piano into a harmonious masterpiece. I was thrilled by the idea, and we spent countless hours rehearsing and perfecting our piece. Our music became a language of its own, a way for us to express the feelings we were unable to put into words. It was a collaboration that deepened our connection and brought us closer together. As our performance date approached, I realized that my feelings for Leo had evolved into something more profound. His presence had become a source of comfort and joy in my life, and I couldn't imagine saying goodbye when the festival ended. One evening, after a mesmerizing concert, Leo took my hand and confessed his feelings for me. He told me that our connection had been unexpected but undeniable, and he wanted to explore it further. With tears in my eyes, I realized that I felt the same way. After the festival ended, I faced a difficult decision, whether to return home or stay in Vienna with Leo. Ultimately, I chose love. I decided to build a life with Leo in his distant homeland, leaving behind the familiar melody of my old life for a new and exciting symphony. Our love story unfolded in the most unexpected of places, a serendipitous encounter in a foreign land. Leo and I created a life filled with music, laughter, and the enduring power of love. It was a journey that taught me that sometimes the most beautiful melodies of life are the ones we least expect.